really three elements here to discuss, and then let me name them, and then we can unpack them as
Yeah.
we converse. Element number one is we are in a historical period of high political violence on both the right and the left. I realize that's a contested statement, but let's just say that's element number one, high political violence on both the right and the left. Element number two is we have high levels of support for political violence in the body politic among people on the left side of the political spectrum and the right side of the political spectrum. We have tens of millions of Americans who support political violence. This is not just a handful of people under rocks. Issue number three is this is all being driven by historic social changes that are happening in our country. And we're at what I call a tipping point generation. And that's the underlying fuel that's really fueling this. So these are the three broad elements that together define this new era of violent populism. And actually, yes, the 1960s was another earlier era of most of those elements. And these are not identical. I would still call it violent populism. That was an era in the 60s where the violence was coming almost all from the left. Here was also a product of support for violence in the body politic and also a product in the 60s of social change. So it's not like history copies itself. It kind of rhymes more than you get identical. But today, we really do have those three elements here. And maybe it's up to you, Andre, I would like to do it. I think we should just talk about them each one by one.